gonna call me with a shaila about making a picture. Anyway, sure enough, today I got a call that there's this thing that they take these cups and they decorate them. And they want to know if they can go to such a thing during the 9 days. You can't find a better time than the 9 days to go and decorate a cup. I told them as a see, just leave it alone. That's just die Sachen tief. And he says over here, when you do these type of pictures, they wear these special type of garments. I guess the artist garment that creates it. Now, it says, "Mishenichnes ab meitim simcha afilu b'Shabbos shechazon e machlif mulbish b'gdei Shabbos ki maktoinis levat ad kan." It says Shulchan Aruch says that you only change the shirt. So you see that you're supposed to change it. We do it. Because it's the din of Avelis Professia, so therefore we do it. Even those different places that have different minhagim. You go to the Yekis are going to wear a weekday garment when they come in there on Shabbos Chazoin. So it all depends, Lefi Minig, what you do. And Pashtus, there's some whole halucha. You even hear people in town that don't come to daven, they'll daven Friday nights by Ashul, but they won't come on Friday night to daven Ashul Shabbos Chazoin because they want to sing L'chadoidi with the Nugan Avecha. And das Tutminish da. We sing a regular Shabbos Nigun. So I told them it's a Shiloh Hoyless to go and do it in these places, that they go ahead and they sing it with the Nigun Aveich. Omnan Yuyim Ba'agro Ze Ochume Ba'alma Afim Hoya Osa B'kibis Merish Chodesh Haytiu L'chabes Mishum Kovet Shabbos. They got washing, wearing garments. You can do it according to the Vilna Gaon. V'l'chad Ma'adom Afilu B'Tisha B'Av Atzmoi V'Le'yechomer B'Tisha B'Av Shechal B'Shabbos. It's no different. Let's say Tisha B'Av comes out on Shabbos. This year it doesn't come on Shabbos. This year we have sometimes a nitcha that we do it on Sunday. But this year Chesov comes out on Shabbos, and much of Shabbos is Tisha B'Av. That you can go ahead and put on your table like the Suda Shlomo. From the Vilna Gaon's mashma, there's no reason to be ma'id for simcha. However, omnam yeshlutchos the kavanasi that we say that there's no problem, that's lahat l'bish the Shabbos. Betrayed time. The reason why you allowed to wear garments of Shabbos is for two reasons. Chod mishum kovet Shabbos. You have to mechaber the Shabbos. Oy mishum shetir lahalos bas al shulchanos Shulchanoi, because of Avelis Professia. So therefore, as Avelis Professia, you don't wear your garments is a problem because it look like Avelis Professia. But I am again Avram Simtuv Kufna based Avagat because of Mechaber Kesuda Shleim. Even according to the Mechaber that says that if Shabbos during the 9 days, Shabbos Chazoin, you can make a regular Suda like the Suda of Shlomo, meaning a regular Shabbos meal. Don't make a social act of it. This you have all the time is available. That they Ravelis, and it says you're not supposed to make a Sudas Mireim. So what about inviting someone for Shabbos meal? Is it allowed? A lot of people, sometimes I get this question. I'm an Avelis, and my wife wants the friends over, and what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do it? There's a Sulas Merayim. So I tell him what that my father, the Rebbe Zatzal, used to say. If you're taking in people for Achnosis Organ, you got someone needs a place for Shabbos, then it's not a problem. If you're making it into a social gathering, then it becomes problematic. Meaning, two couples want to get together because they're dear friends. Das Teutsch nicht. So you have to know, when you say I'm an Avelis, I can't have, I ganz Jahr von Avelis. But it's not what you call a social meal, a social gathering. Like lahavdil, those that go to the restaurants. You go out to the restaurant with no, that's not what you're supposed to do if you're in Avelis. Same thing when it comes to Shabbos Chazoin. So he says over here, because of Amshnu b'Shem b'Choshor, Shemnoy liyashi b'Chol Shabbos b'Chaverim ha'v'Kavelis b'Fras Yivos. If you go sit with your friends, your buddies, it's no good. It's an Indian to be a little bit more of a might b'simcha. Okay. Let's see over here another halacha that he brings down. American halacha. You're allowed to go and look at different items that are in the stores. Have him close the door. Hamechuna, he says over here. Hamechuna, window shopping. You're allowed to go and do window shopping during the 9 days. Even if it's you're having some type of benefit. You're asking the wrong person. I don't know what the gedillas are going window shopping, but there are those that enjoy it. Even to go and you have to be machlit to buy something after Tisha B'Av, it's allowed. Now this is important to know about shopping. This always comes up in the 9 days. There's a tremendous sale by a department store. It used to be here that the big bargains used to come the summertime, and everybody used to go, those that recall Filene's basement, and you were able to get bargains and see to get a call and saying, what am I supposed to do? If the end of the bargain is it's going to be for 2 days. It's the fourth and fifth day of the 9 days. Are you allowed to go and buy or not? It's not such a simple question because it's a davar of it. You can say maybe you'll have a loss. Now, at the end of the day, it seems that it's allowed to go window shopping. Let's talk about that first. Dante asked Reb Shmuel, at the end of the day, why is window shopping allowed? It's enjoyment, those that understand. They've had fashikit from them shopping. You can get the drunk from shopping. That sometimes the lady in the house goes out shopping and comes in with the so we got some fashikit. Kaimelam sheniknas of maitem simcha. Also shein smechen by klar. What we call enjoyment is what Chazal call enjoyment. He said maybe it's adding salt to the wound because at the end of the day you see a nice outfit in the window and you can't buy it and it's on sale 30-40% off. So this tsar, you can't buy it. So it's a problem. So he says it could be given a tsar. Vihine. Lamais, at the end of the day, there's a Morgan Avram and Sim Tovkuf Na'alf that Kosev Maril. Hasarusim, those that are Lo Yisu Kli Kesev L'Sasa Be'ir the Simchu L'Roy. Those that are the merchants that go out with these silver objects. They shouldn't go in the city around, because people, when they see a nice becha, a nice piece of object, it becomes problematic. People enjoy it. If you're going to go around selling these as a merchant, silver objects, don't do it bepumbia, don't do it in public, because people will see the nice objects. Comes out, it's problematic. It's difficult to understand. Lama told my real din. What does he have to say with the merchant going around? The Indian Isluf Na'iva Be'esik Shel Simcha Betisha Hayomim Shel Yuskru Zois B'Shum Dova Acha B'Din Elu. Oh, 1 second, no. L'Shistaklu Aroyim B'Zeh B'Shum Dis Be'Simcha Gankoshki Yaskira Poiskim Indian Isluf Na'iva Be'esik Shel Simcha Betisha Hayom Shel Yuskru Zois B'Shum Dova Acha B'Din Elu. At the end of the day, over here we have this in Masechta Shvius when we learn in Mishnayos. The person who's going around as a merchant and he's showing off these different silver objects, he's not doing anything wrong. He's not besimcha. It's the people watching him. So it's a question of lifnei iva l'sitem mikshel, because you're making other people enjoy. So mechatesa, there's a problem over here. Who says on this? They never said such halacha. Those that see it, the mitzad royim ain't less a istaklis b'varam halol mishum simcha shalehem. No problem of looking window shopping, what they call, or looking at a piece of silver. The kavanas maril lukagam nish isamas matan shel simcha mitzad asir. So we're talking about the actual merchant. The kivish oisim b'fahesiyam. When there's a feel good about the merchant, that he sees that people enjoy his merchandise, so it becomes that when you sell an object, it's like what you call a car salesman. He has this brand new car and he's showing it to you. So just as much as you like enjoying looking at the car, he enjoys selling the car. He's enjoying. It's not a question of that you're showing them the car and they enjoy it, but it's an Indian that you're not allowed to be oisik in sales of simcha during that period of time. So we say you're allowed to do it if you do it behind closed doors. But you're not allowed to go and advertise your merchandise like silver. Even a car, a nice looking car, a brand new car. So you're going to have enjoyment on your merchandise. That's problematic, and that'll be pshat in the Magen Avraham. Now, he says that there's a understanding that you can see that from the Maril, because this is the quote of the Maril. These merchant people shouldn't go around to these places with their silver objects. It's a simcha for them when people see their utensils. So what does the Maril emphasize? Not other people are b'simcha, but the actual merchant is b'simcha. So he enjoys it because people are going to see his tchotchkes and they're going to go ahead and buy it. When you have fancy things, if you're selling plastic plates or you're selling plastic cups, no, you're selling, that's no big deal. People need plastic plates and plastic cups. Or you're selling your food, the potatoes and the tomatoes, that's not called inyan shel simcha. But when you're selling fancy items, then it becomes problematic because of masa umatan shel simcha. Because you're not allowed to be involved in merchandise of simcha. And Lamaisa, that's what he comes out over here. Another interesting halacha, we're talking about silver objects. One more item we'll learn. Ein isul l'tzactzeach l'kesef b'tisha hayom. Tishas hayom. You're not allowed to polish your silver during the 9 days. Now, Rav Shmuel says on this, Mishum kibis v'adilek. It's no different. Why should you polish? It's not. We're not talking about over here washing them out. It's no different than washing your dishes. Very nice. The short pickbook. It's no question that it's allowed. And I asked him, maybe the reason why you can't do it is because you have hana when you have polished silver. Those that are in the geschäft know, you can see whenever they go, they're always busy. When you go into the silver store, they're always busy polishing the silver. It gives it a different look, and they make sure the lighting is exactly the right lighting. That when you look at it, that when you take it home, you see how it's not like it was in the store. If you're doing it al Kovod Shabbos, not a problem. But Lamaisa, therefore, it says Ein Issa. You're not. There's no prohibition. I mean, I misspoke. Ein Issa. There's no problem of polishing. Ayit Simcha. There's no Simcha here because you always polish. There are people that polish the silver all the time. I don't know. In my place, that we do it once every year, 6 months or whatever. You do it, but there are those that do it. In fact, I know somebody who polish the silver every week. And then he came to me with a problem that when you polish silver, there's a little bit silver that rubs off. You might not notice it. And after a while, after 25, 30 years, the whole silver candelabra, what do you call it, silver stick fell apart. It was such a thick silver. But Lamaisa, there's no problem because it's different than when you go ahead and you show and you're going around. That's merchandise of Simcha. Over here, the polishing, you do it in the Kovod Shabbos. You want to do it? Zid Dahid, you can do it. Okay, we'll stop over here. We'll continue matching tomorrow. Hanani ben Akashim as well as Zakas Yisrael.
Is it 8:35?
I heard 8:30. What does it say on the calendar?
8:35. But we're learning
8:35. Okay, so we'll invite them.
Reb Shmuel's. Do you know Reb Shmuel's in the hospital right now?
I know.
Reb Shmuel ben Ita Etel.
Okay, Metche was a Humar Fish label.
Man.
Okay, here comes something that you have to know. Rechitzas b'chaynis. You're allowed to wash your car during the 9 days. Ein itza lichitz mechonit b'tishas hayom. Baruch Hashem. You don't have any problem washing your car during the 9 days. Even though you have benefit that the car is spotless, is shining and clean. But to wash down the carpeting that's on the floor of the car, that could be problematic because of kibbutz. Vos meintos. Okay, we'll see shortly. And yesh limnoyin l'sakin achitzoyin shel mechinosoy. And also, you should not go and rectify any dents on your car. If you're doing it only for beauty purposes. What's the reason? Because he said that it's interesting halacha. Because basically, if you're doing it, let's say you have a bump in your front fender and the car can't drive straight on account of the front fender being banged in, so then you can go and fix the bodywork. But if you're doing it for beauty purposes, sometimes you get a dent and you want to fix it. So you got to take it to the body shop and fix it. If it's done for beauty purposes alone, it's not going to work. Why? Because it's like creating a brand new item. It's a bin shel simcha. And there's a big difference between a car that has a dent and it doesn't have a dent. Say, what's the biggest agmas nefesh that you have when you buy a car, a brand new car, and afterwards something happens? That first little scratch. Oh, you have a car, all of a sudden, all cars have scratches. Eventually you get a scratch. Be it your fault, not fault, whatever. So over here, if you need to have your car to perfection, it shows it's an inyan of what we would call binyan shel simcha. And a binyan shel simcha you can't have. So you can wash your car, don't vacuum, you don't wash the carpet of the car, you do that before Pesach anyway. There's no other reason to do it. And any scratches that are what you would call cosmetic, you can wait till after Tisha B'Av to do it.